All right, guys, we are back. Yeah, anniversary time, baby. It's definitely felt like an anniversary the whole time it's been on, right, guys? Guys, right? Yeah. But so much to do, man. Woo wee. All right, so we do have something interesting here. I probably have the wrong thing pulled up right here. Okay, so Global just tweets this out. Upcoming maintenance. Server maintenance will be performed. Now remember, these, I hate that they pick these dates, but it essentially is going to be like the third. So this is tomorrow night is when this is going to be taking place, huh? So typically, maintenances are when data downloads would happen. And usually that's where we could, like, okay, so like that means that's when the data download is going to be. If, let's just go with quickly and say that this is when the data download will happen tomorrow. Then that means tonight we're going to see the details for the next Dokkan Fest. I don't expect that, but I'm always ready. So we'll see. I guess I should pull it up. I am anticipating the next Dokkan Fest being shown soon, right? I was thinking, well, I guess, yeah, damn, I was thinking Wednesday, the 4th. I did tweet out, damn, I don't really tweet that much these days, huh? All right, right here. My guess is that the details for the next Dokkan Fest will be the 4th at 4 a.m. EST, but last year was an EX part for the 10th anniversary, for Daima Vegeta, and they didn't just tweet his details out normally like they did. Remember, wasn't it one of these special, like, Dokkan Now, like, videos? Like, it wasn't, like, an announced one. It was essentially just producer's letter Dokkan Now video out of nowhere, where it's just like Daima Vegeta is gonna be in game. And remember, I believe the data download followed only a couple of minutes afterwards, right? So I mean, with this maintenance being announced, it's at least within the realm of possibility that we see the next major summonable character tonight. But my expectation, I could be wrong in this, my expectation is that the next Dokkan Fest will release on the 6th. That's when I think it's going to happen. And that would then line up again, which me saying the normal details day would then, in that instance, be the 4th. But we don't know right now, and I don't know right now. So I'll be ready tonight. Remember, the RE, or Kai Red Zones, whatever you want to call them, the global version is called RE, so I'll probably just end up calling it that. I mean, the global version is what most people play, and it seems like the global English version is also what most people play. So at least most people in this community will be referring to it as the RE Red Zones, I think. So I'm probably going to do it like that, right? But those drop in just a little under 2 hours at this point. Perhaps at 3 a.m. we see the next Dokkan Fest. Now, I did tweet this. I wonder if this maintenance will not have a data download attached to it. We have seen this more often on Global, but only very rarely on JP has it happened. But JP does not have a maintenance announced. So I'm not super sure what the point of this maintenance is. It's a very short one, too. Only an hour and a half. This is not some big daddy long legs maintenance or anything like that. So I'm not really super anticipate. Like, I would say, if I had to pick one or the other, I would say this is probably going to be the case. That there's not going to be a data download, and we're not going to see a new character tonight, and it's still a couple of days away. But I could be wrong. So, this video is like, what if I'm wrong on that point? So keep in mind that we are anticipating, I don't know if I want to officially call it like an EX part, but essentially an EX part is still coming. The reason we easily know this is because this right here, the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle has not shown up yet. And it said right here that the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle is scheduled to become available during the 11th anniversary, which it hasn't yet. So that means the 11th anniversary is not done, period. Right? Tonight, the last EX missions will go live, along with the RE, Red Zones, and Supreme Magnificent Battles. But again, we don't have access to the Player's Choice battle, which they did say was coming, right? And we'll see if there's going to be any other tricks up their sleeve. I do think, right? So I'm going to go with this as my official guess. Now, is this copium? Yes. Yes. But, oh, whoops. Actually, yeah, I'm going to mind it. Yeah, it's obviously not Majin. It's Kid. Kid Buu. We're going Kid Buu. And then just quickly, if I'm going to make a pick for a big-time EZA, I'm going to go with Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, if it's a Dokkan Fest, remember GDC. And, like, you know, after GDC, there's just a Dokkan Fest that would happen. They pulled that into the GDC as kind of like a GDC EX part, and then they made it a Dokkan Fest LR with Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. I do think it could hit here. Now, people will go, this is the Goku and Vegeta celebration. I mean, we could tentatively call every celebration the Goku and Vegeta celebration, man. They could just fucking drop Kid Buu here, whatever. It doesn't make sense. Do you think people would be upset if Dokkan Fest LR Kid Buu came out on the 6th? No. People would not be mad at that. They give him a good leader skill. We can get a really powerful, crazy Big Bad Boss's character. Could be sick. Could be a great way, I think, to have vibes being very high, leaving what, for a lot of it, was a disappointing anniversary, but we could end on a huge major W note. I think they could do that. And again, my guess would be it would be replacing the next Dokkan Fest TUR and making that slot a part of the anniversary like they did with Daima Vegeta last year, right? That's what Daima Vegeta was last year. But making it a part of the slot along with making it an LR, which is what they did. We have an example of them just doing this with Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, right? Where in previous years, that was, I don't have the characters pulled up, but that was Dokkan Fest Master Roshi was in that time slot. Dokkan Fest Super Trunks, Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta was that time slot. Dokkan Fest Tech Pan was that time slot. Who was, oh yeah, because Roshi was 2024, Super Trunks 2023, Pan 2022, 2021 was Super Vegeta, and 2020 was actually Tech Ultimate Gohan. Wow, yeah, Tech Ultimate Gohan was that release. Oh yeah, and then eventually it became Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, yeah, so it makes sense. Well, unfortunately, this March release has not been, like, I just have them all pulled up since 2020. Oh, we don't need this anymore. I have all the characters pulled up in this time slot since 2020. So Beerus was March 3rd, 2020. Trunks and Goten were March 4th, 2021. Captain Ginyu was March 3rd, 2022. Super 17, STR Super 17 was March 6th, 2023. First Form Frieza was March 5th, 2024. And then Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was March 4th, 2025. So, you know, we are closing in on this next Dokkan Fest being shown. Now, it's always possible that they could hit us with one more EZA along with the Player's Choice battle, but maybe even the next Dokkan Fest is not technically related, and it could just be, you know, like Dokkan Fest Krillin, or, I mean, what's another, like, low-level character that they could throw out here? I think I mentioned, like, Jackie Chun as a potential possibility. Who's just another character that could, maybe, like, Bulma, right? Like some character along those lines where it's like they're, I mean, they have more of a niche popularity. Like, it's not like, oh, a big Super Saiyan or a major villain or something like that, right? Now, if they want to do a crazy EZA, I think this would be goated for them to drop right here. Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He is now in line to EZA. He can EZA at any time. Again, it's a coin flip on if he's a good or a bad EZA. No way to know. His kit is built in a way that they're going to have to really give him a good EZA for him to be a good EZA, by the way. Because right now he needs to be in slot 1. And unfortunately, standbys, like active skills, apparently cannot be changed. So Goku will need to get hit 5 times. He has this goated ability right here after getting hit or dodging. People, I think, correctly pointed out to me that the reason they have that is for int characters who have the free 5 dodge on. I think that's why they do that, because we are typically seeing this ability on int characters. So I think people were correct about that. But regardless, he's still going to need to get hit right here in order to even go into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But I think right now is the perfect time to drop this guy. No one is mad when they EZA him and he's top 5 in the game, right? Like, nobody is upset about that. It's actually just huge excitement. So, we'll see. But if I had to predict, like, a super powerful EZA, we'll go with this guy. Hype, like, Dokkan Fest option, I'll go with Kid Buu. I do also have Rick tweets pulled up right here. Rick here is talking about how Player's Choice Battle isn't mentioned in upcoming content, so at least that, at minimum, will be coming up this week as part of 11th anniversary. And then right here, this is cool. So seems like they're hiding what or when the next content drop after tonight will be. So we don't know. So that's exciting. That's good. That's good. And them hiding it makes me think, oh, could be something really impressive. When that fucking, out of nowhere producer's letter Dokkan Now drops, like, tomorrow night or something like that. Oh, cinema. I will be excited. And the last thing I've pulled up too, don't forget we will be getting one of these as well. Supreme Thanks, we get them every year. A bunch of stones, tickets, some other stuff. So people going, are we going to get more stones? Are we going to get more stones? Yes, there are more stones coming, and the red stones and stuff tonight as well. Last year, this was on the 3rd, so this could be coming up again at any time. Looks like it was at 10 p.m. last year. I think around that same time, probably when we could expect to see this. So let me know what you guys think. We're waiting on this EX part info. It could come at any time, and hopefully it's LR Kid Buu.